few days of rain and there goes all the leaves. And what do you know, it starts to rain. Although there's a big pocket of blue skies over there. Apparently today there was a milestone for flying taxis. It says here, hailing the future of taxi, drone car mashup model takes flight. Pop up next, a prototype designed by Audi, Airbus, and a Thai design is displayed at the Amsterdam Drone Week in Amsterdam, Netherlands. The two-seater vehicle combines ground transportation with vehicle takeoff and landing capabilities. Actually, the first time I read about this was about that Uber one where they were talking about flying taxis, and apparently from the way it worked was it's not necessarily what we're thinking in terms of it's just gonna fly across like the regular road. It's supposed to be a car that drives you to a place that has the flying drone. So basically you have to go back and forth between a vehicle and a drone. That's kind of what this one looks like, because it seems like the drone, I guess, attaches on the car. That's what it looks like anyways, unless I'm wrong based on the pictures. And apparently the flight was done indoors. It says, first the drone flew across the hall and landed on the black parking spot. Then a small car drove itself underneath the drone and its passenger capsule was lifted up to the latch onto the underside of the drone. One of the two were docked, the drone lifted off again and flew back to its starting point, where the capsule was lowered onto another set of the wheels to continue its journey. So we're not going to see stuff like this anytime soon, of course, but it's cool to see it progress. I can't wait to try something like that as well. According to TV shows and movies, we were promised things like flying cars back in the year 2000, so we're way behind. Yep, pretty much all the colors are changing pretty quickly. Like I said, just a few days of rain too. Holy cow, you can tell it's been raining here too much. Oh geez, I didn't wear my boots either. Should I? I better not, better go in a circle. Funny enough, if you guys remember, these are supposed to be my temporary shoes because my other ones got worn out and they had a huge hole in it, and my other ones were like waterproof and stuff like that. I guess I'll walk up in that direction since it seems so sunny up there. Those are actually some pretty colorful branches. Okay, doesn't seem to be raining here. Let's give it a shot. I didn't even notice this little water stream here before. Actually, funny enough, with this thermal, I still haven't actually tried or mastered changing, I guess, the temperature of the colors, like adjust it manually. I've just been using the automated modes, which is kind of bad, I guess, in the long run, because just like filming with things like with the drone and stuff, you want to learn how to do things manually. But I don't know, I just don't know if I'm gonna mess up things like the calibration, like the temperature and stuff, and how would you go back afterwards? Because it'll be really useful, because right now, like during times like this, you can see it's kind of very pixelated. I think that's due to the temperature, like what the threshold's supposed to be, like the max. It says only detect this temperature at this range. The focus is really difficult too when you're trying to capture stuff like this. Like it's hard to tell like what the actual focus is going to be because everything looks like a blur. This is pretty much the only way to do a focus. Put something in front of it like the actual camera here. But then like here, when you put it here, you can't really tell it's focused on the object because the heat isn't distinctive enough, and that's where basically adjusting the values would be useful, I suppose. Alright, see you guys later.